Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Love Letters to Broadway podcast, where I forgot to breathe during that. Did you hear that? Oh,
Was that
I
a
didn't take a
gasp? Is
breath.
that what that was?
Well, I forgot to take a breath halfway through it. I was
Mm.
trying to extend my vocal cords, and it didn't work.
Stretch those vocal
I was
cords.
stretching it. So we're the Broadway podcast, the best Broadway podcast, dare I do say.
Oh. They threw it out there.
Oh, where we talk about our adventures, and we've had a few, but we have some exciting things coming up. Tips, tricks, advice, we do show reviews, and then we just yap. We like yapping.
hmm
My name
Last
is
week,
Skylar.
last week you yapped a lot. Yeah. My name's
Yeah,
Michelle.
and welcome back, guys.
Welcome back to the amazing
It's episode
podcast.
26,
Holy poop.
right? Isn't that crazy?
How did that happen?
I don't know. I
And all
don't
y'all are
know.
still listening. How are you not sick of us yet? Thank you for listening.
They'll never get sick of our amazing voices. But today we're gonna do our huge hyperfixation stuff, everything, some Broadway news. But then we figured something fun would be like Broadway hot takes, certain things that might annoy us, or like, just some hot, steaming takes.
Yeah, things that irk us, things that maybe we like. Some
Yeah,
good things too. We
yeah,
definitely
mixture
have
of both.
quite a few things that
Yeah,
give us the icks.
definitely the icks. And then there's some good things.
We get the icks and the ikes.
I like
Mm,
that. I like that. So, do you want to start off with the hyperfixations?
sure,
Everything's?
sure. Hyperfixation, everything. So I've actually started listening to music again, everyone.
Wow.
Thank you. I um my hyperfixation, it's not a song one, two, or three.
Hmm.
It's a playlist that I found on Apple Music.
Okay.
I found a playlist called Disney 2000s,
Okay.
and
Iconic.
it's our whole childhood. You got the Lizzie McGuire, you got the Demi Lovato, the Jesse McCartney, the Jonas Brothers, the Miley Cyrus.
Love
You
it.
got the whole peak Disney Channel young adult playlist. They got High School Musical in there. And I've been just listening to this playlist and reliving my childhood.
That sounds amazing.
I think it's the playlist that you and me should listen to later this week.
Yeah, definitely. That's a
Um,
throwback.
I guess if I was to say some specific songs that I've been listening to repeat from this list, like on repeat, um, obviously What Dreams Are Made Of, the
Oh,
Lizzie McGuire
yes.
movie.
Great.
I've been blasting that. I've been blasting Determinate from Lemonade Mouth.
Wait, you know the song I like there from Lemonade Mouth?
Which one?
She's so
So good. That was my
good.
next one. That was my next one.
Oh my God.
I've been listening to that. I've been listening to like all of High School Musical 3 again. Okay, can we talk about something for a second?
Yes, yes.
I don't think anyone talks enough about Scream
That
from
song
High School
was
Musical
so
3.
good.
It was like you wouldn't think this was in like a little kid teenager
Yeah.
like movie. Like Scream is like a smash hit. And I don't think anyone gives Zac Efron enough credit for that song.
No, that is so true. That song was like the peak of like angsty teen.
Yeah. But like it's just he's so hot on it.
Oh yeah. And then he's like falling and it's going in a
Yeah.
circle.
But the music is so good, the instrumental is so good, the guitar like solos, like I'm sorry, people need to talk about that song more, and I think that will have to be my number one take of this week because
Yeah,
people
that
don't talk
one's a
about
good
it
one.
anymore.
I like the can we dance? Can we
Can
with
I have this
every I used to
dance?
legit
Can
pretend I was
I have this?
Gabriella
I
and
think we all
dancing.
did because we all wanted
Like,
to date Troy.
so good.
You know
That
what?
music is so good.
You know what's interesting though? I never really wanted to be Gabriella. I always wanted to be Sharpay.
That makes sense.
I think I'm more of a Sharpay.
Yeah,
Just not mean. At least I hope
just
not.
not, yeah. But then she softened.
She did. She did.
Yeah, that's iconic.
Hmm.
Good
So
throwback.
that's my hyperfixation this week. It's just this playlist and reliving my childhood and listening
That's
to all this
great.
music. Thank
It's a
you.
great one.
What are your
Great.
hyperfixations?
Do you have any shows
Do I have any
before
shows?
books?
I don't know. I haven't really been watching TV again. I haven't read books. I mean, I guess I'm still watching Switched at Birth. You all know. That's my
Yeah.
thing right now. Right now, Angelo just died. I can't believe it. Heartbroken.
Spoiler.
Um, spoiler,
Oh, too
for
late. Too late.
those of you who know. Um, so I guess there's that. One weird hyperfixation, although I hope people don't find it weird.
Oh,
I keep playing. Is your FYP also this Dress to Impress game?
no.
I keep getting videos of this game. Apparently, I didn't realize the game is a part of Roblox. And I
Yeah.
didn't know that Roblox is like a bunch of mini games. So I made him Roblox.
Didn't you tell me about that?
I don't remember
Or
if I
did
told you
my
about it
sister
on the
tell you?
podcast or if I told you in person.
Somebody was
But
talking about it.
it probably was me.
Yeah.
But so yes, I gave in and I made a Roblox so I could play Dress to Impress. But now on top of that, I've discovered you could play bingo on there. And that is a hyper fixation this week. I keep playing bingo as much as I can.
Did you know I used to go every Monday to bingo at a local place by me?
No, but that's fabulous. Can we do that?
Yeah. I won like you win stuff for the restaurant.
Mm.
So like fried Oreos you'd win, a drink, like appetizer. You just keep playing. It was fun. I used to do it all the time.
I love bingo. Like I'm a little old lady.
It was fun. But if you're playing Dress to Impress, you need to find Trisha Paytas. Because she
She's
plays,
on
and
there?
Oscar, her
Oh,
co-host, they play.
what's their usernames?
I'm not sure.
I've been trying to find James Charles. I
Okay.
know he's on there too. But I don't know how to find them. Like, I don't know if I need VIP in order to find them.
Oh,
Maybe I
maybe.
do. Like, I don't know if they go on only VIP servers, but we'll see.
We'll figure it out. Well, that's a good week.
Well, I wonder if any of our followers will find me on Roblox one day.
Yeah, because I don't play video games. I've never had the urge. So then I just never, when, like, if you don't have the urge, don't do it kind of
Mm.
thing. I never had that. I had a DS, but I
Yeah.
barely used it. I was more of a
What?
nerd.
Interesting. I had a DS, I had a 3DS, I had a Game Boy, I have a Switch. I
You
had like
know,
every level of everything.
Tamagotchis? I had those.
I
They
did
kept
not have
dying.
Tamagotchis.
Mine kept dying. That was
Hmm.
stressful. That was stressful.
I
I had
remember
those.
those. Like I remember people would freak out because their Tamagotchis would like die and everything.
Yeah, that was stressful.
You know what I had that was similar? I had Pixel Chicks.
I did not have that. What is that?
Pixel Chicks were these little pixel like girls that would live in these houses and they would giggle like hee hee. And you would get different ones and you would attach them together and they could go visit each other's homes and stuff.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I didn't have that.
It's a very much throwback kind of week this week, it sounds like.
Yeah, because then when you said that, I thought of Polly Pockets. Loved.
Now that's where it's at. I loved Polly Pockets.
Want to hear the most depressing story?
Sure.
When I was young, one of my cousins, like a distant cousin, like not a first cousin, I don't even know
Hmm.
how far removed, but whatever. She took my Polly Pocket and threw it in my brother's room, and I could never find it again. It was like
That's
the
so
room just
mean.
swallowed it. I was so mad because she wanted it, so she decided to take it and just throw it.
That's
I never
mean.
forgave her. I literally saw her like a week ago, and I didn't look at her. I was like, "Where's my Polly Pocket?"
I wonder if she pretended to throw it, but she
And she
actually took
kept
it.
it. I was like 4 or 5. No,
I
maybe
bet you she
older.
kept it. I bet
She
you
probably
she
kept
has
it.
it.
Could you imagine if she came up to me now with it? Oh my God.
Oh my
I still
God.
hold the grudge. My
I'd be
Polly
mad
Pocket.
for you.
Yeah, so that's a
I
throwback.
loved my Polly Pockets. I used to play the Polly Pocket like website games and everything.
I did that with Webkins and Club
Oh
Penguin.
my God, Club Penguin was my favorite.
It was so funny.
Could you imagine if we met on Club Penguin and we didn't even know that we met?
That would be crazy.
I wonder if
That's
it ever
crazy.
happened.
Probably. I loved Club Penguin.
Oh my God. That was the best. I loved Club Penguin. I loved Neopets. I also loved Toontown.
Oh, yes. Are we
That's
dating
where it's at.
ourselves? We're definitely dating ourselves.
You probably
Okay.
are. Listen, these people know we grew up in like late 90, early 2000s. So
Which is the best, honestly.
we
Come
grew up
on.
in like the best time period by
Yeah,
far.
definitely, definitely. Okay, so I guess it's my turn. Music wise, I haven't actually been listening to music,
Really?
which
That's
is
unlike you.
weird, very weird. Um, I've been listening to that book still. I have like an hour left, so I've been like really hyper fixated on that, The House of My Mother by Sherry
Hmm.
Frankie. Really messed up. I've been listening to that and podcasts, really. That's all I've been doing. Very weird for me.
You know what I
Um,
realized? You know what we've also both been hyperfixating over?
what?
Liam Pierce singing It's My
Yes,
Life.
that and now my other new obsession, like I was doing it this morning, is listening to Brent sing I Dreamed a Dream. I like
Mm.
what? It was like my worlds just collided into one.
He has an incredible voice.
Oh my God, incredible. I'm so jealous.
I wish we got to
So
go to his
jealous.
solo show.
But honestly, the more I think about it, imagine if we did that and then the end of the week we have a crazy weekend. We'd be unwell.
Mhm.
Like our bodies
Well,
need to rest.
we were supposed to go to 54 Below next week for the Tulsa
Yes, we
67
never
show, and they canceled it.
I'm so salty about that.
Hmm.
So we were supposed to go see the Outsiders cast. They canceled it twice. Now it's just done
Yeah,
at
I'm
54
very
Below.
upset.
I don't know how they couldn't get like a few people to go.
I don't know if it was that. I don't know if they like if prices changed, they negotiate that contract. Is there drama within the cast and they didn't want to perform? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Something's weird to me. Also, I'm very curious to know, and I don't know if any of our listeners would know this. Did anyone from the cast go to Brent's show last night?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm just a nosy bots though. That's us just being nosy. Wait, what do they call old people? Old biddies? What do they call them?
Yentas?
Yeah, does
Yentas?
that's us just being nosy.
Yeah, because I haven't seen any photos and I
He
don't know, I'm
deserves the
curious.
support. They should support him like they support Jason.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Preach. And I do think it's interesting that Melody's on vacation, but that's in other news that we don't have to discuss on this podcast, just some theories.
Okay, let's move on.
Hot take. Hot
Hot take.
take.
Hot take. Steven. Whoa! I'm so dead. Okay, so yeah, I've been obsessed with listening to that audiobook. And then book-wise, I finished Onyx Storm and I'm suing Rebecca Yarros. I'm pissed. But I won't say anything about it, but I'm pissed.
Do you need me to
Pissed.
help Sue?
Yeah,
Okay.
pissed. And now I'm reading My Funny Demon Valentine by Aurora Asher.
That's so you.
It's very interesting. I got suckered into buying it because look at how pretty that is.
Oh, you
The
sent me a
edges,
picture of that one. That one's pretty.
yeah. I mean, is it the best book ever? No. Am I still reading it? Yeah. I got like 100
Is
pages left.
is it spicy based on what you sent to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very spicy and they're literal demons. Like it's demon brothers who go to Earth. I don't know.
Ew.
It's it's interesting. It's definitely because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I do love a good themed book.
Mhm.
Like I love my Christmas books. I always try, but not the best book.
You know,
You don't have to read it.
I bought holiday books to read and I never read them.
Well, the one you bought me, I loved. Loved.
I know I want to read that one next time.
That was good. But
I
yeah,
do
so
want to read that one.
that's really it for my week. I've been obsessed with Hell's Kitchen.
I've been obsessed with MasterChef.
Yeah.
We love
Although
a
I
good
hate
Gordon.
like the season of Hell's Kitchen, but it's almost
Mm.
done.
You're almost through it. You're almost through it. I'm
Hmm.
currently on season 13 of MasterChef.
Okay.
I just love a good Gordon.
Right? Did you ever go to his restaurant in
I went to
Vegas?
Hell's Kitchen, yeah. Oh, it
Yeah,
was so good.
I did too. They had a whole vegan menu. I had vegan risotto.
I remember being pissed though because I went with like a group of friends and I was so excited I got myself the lobster risotto and these friends are very into sharing.
No.
By the time everyone took from my plate, I had like less than half a bite of lobster left and I was
Wait, so then
pissed.
did they share their plates?
They didn't even get things they really wanted. They shared, but like I don't know. I was upset. I really wanted the whole thing and it was delicious. So now I need to go again one day and
I
get my
hate
risotto.
when people share. I'm
Mm.
not splitting my food with you. Not happening. It's my food. I'm hungry. I hate that.
Yeah. I
That
just
makes me
like
bad for you.
if we agreed to share ahead of time, like okay. But like I don't know, I got pressured into sharing and the lobster risotto was the one thing I wanted, and then like I got
Yeah.
literally the smallest bite out of everyone.
Nope. That's a no for me.
That was so sad. I'm
I'm so
still sad
sorry.
about it. It's okay.
We should go
It's
back.
okay.
We'll go
I
back.
sleep at night. It's okay.
Well, we could go back because you know me, I won't eat the same thing, so I
Hmm.
won't be stealing your food.
You know, thank you. That is true. And you know, there are other ones. They're across the country.
Yeah, there's one in Connecticut, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe day trip to Connecticut for Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
'Cause
All right, let's go back to Broadway.
I want me some lobster. Okay, back to Broadway. Broadway news. Skylar's Queen performed yesterday.
That's insane. Did you see the videos? Okay.
I've watched a bunch of them. It's just funny like to see like Trisha singing with like Rachel Zegler and their voices
Right?
compared. But
So funny.
it's so campy and like it's so fun. It's you know what I love? Like I feel like she like in a way like makes fun of herself. Like Trisha's in on
Oh
like the
yeah.
joke and I love that about her.
I loved watching her leave the stage door and everybody chanting Trisha and her just like taking her diva moment.
She
Oh,
should.
iconic. Yeah, it seemed amazing. I mean, tickets were insane. They were going for like over 400. Um, but I saw the video of her and Ben Platt singing,
Hmm.
and it was great.
The
You
whole
would
thing
never
was
picture
great.
them.
Part of me, we discussed like, do we try to get the online streaming? I mean, part of me like wishes we did, but at the same time, it's like everything's online. We really
Yeah, I
didn't
was
need
like,
to.
and
We, tr
honestly,
yeah,
it's
go
not
ahead.
really worth it.
I don't think so. We tried to buy physical tickets to go, and I
Yeah.
got scammed by the bots. I physically couldn't get in. Every click that I clicked on was gone.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But it's okay because we may have Trisha in our future at some point.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, hint,
Iconic.
hint.
And that's why we didn't buy the live stream either, because we were like, you know what? It's fun to experience it live
Hmm.
for the first time. And I think she's
Yeah.
gonna be incredible.
I agree. I'm so excited.
Yeah, definitely. Um,
Uh,
we
Other
always do
Broadway
that.
news.
We always go,
We always say, I know.
I'm trying
I
hard not to, but it's so hard.
I notice it when I go through the podcast and I go to edit it and I'm like, oh, we say a lot.
But you know what else? Last week we said we were so excited like 10 million times. There was like one statement where we both like, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Yeah, we're so excited. I was like, what? I was like, take a shot every time we say we're so excited.
They should turn our podcast into a drinking game. I encourage it.
Yeah, That would be
If it
so
gets me
funny.
more listens, go ahead.
Yeah, right? Like, it's so funny.
So, other news, they released today a snippet
Yeah.
of Let Me Be Your Star from the upcoming Smash musical that's going to be at the Imperial. Now, I did not like it. And I know a lot of fans are pissed too that are fans of Smash because they changed it.
So I never watched Smash. So I have nothing to compare. What did they change?
I didn't watch all of Smash. I watched parts of it, but I happen to really like the song Let Me Be Your Star. They changed the entire melody. They changed the words.
What?
Fans are pissed. A lot of them commented like on TikTok and they were saying Let Me Be Your Star was the best thing to come out of Smash. And
Yeah.
it's like what it's most known for. How could you change that of all pieces?
Wow. That's shocking. Like, why would they do that?
I don't know, but fans are not happy. So I hope the team gets their act together and fixes it. But like meanwhile, I think they already made a studio recording because the clips of her singing are in a studio. So I don't
Wow.
know.
Do you think it'll affect ticket sales? Do you think people are
Um,
that mad?
I don't know. I think it could. I think people are going to be annoyed because like there are fans that really cherish Smash, and
Yeah.
I really do think people are going to be upset.
Wow. That's crazy. I definitely want to go back and watch Smash, but for some reason it's not on any streaming
Oh, it's
services.
not?
I think you have to pay for it
Let's
on
see.
Prime. Also, sorry
Smash.
if I'm sniffling. I'm really sorry. I just realized I never said that.
It's okay. Skylar has an allergy thing today.
Yeah.
It says it's on Fandango at home. You can also watch it on Peacock or Amazon
Oh,
Prime.
I don't have Peacock.
I don't
I have
either.
Amazon Prime. All
I have
right, so maybe I'll
Fandango,
watch
I
that.
think.
It's a good hyperfixation.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's free on Amazon Prime.
We'll have to take a look.
But yeah, so that's weird. I didn't realize that, so I'm glad that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, and also Boop has an exciting ticket. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my
Offer
God. Thank
special.
you. Thank you. Sorry, people. Been talking all day. You should hear me trying to give instructions at work. I was like, yeah, that makes no sense. Let me try again. Yeah, so Boop is doing a special ticket offer, which I wish we could take advantage of in-person things, but we're just too far away. But
Mm.
through their box office opens February 11th at 10 a.m., and you'll be able to get $50 tickets to preview performances.
What
And there's going to be
bothers?
giveaways.
See,
Wow.
I would love to go to that, but what bothers me is they do it on weekdays. Why do you do it when people are working?
I don't understand how people go at 10 a.m. because that's the peak. That's like right when work starts.
I don't understand it. I wish the box offices would be like, okay, let's do it on a weekend at 10. Like,
Are they doing it to like discourage people from going?
probably. I would do it. So it's like less people show up, more people maybe get the tickets or better chance of people winning. There's no
Right?
way it's going to be that busy.
But remember the Oh Mary? It was during the week, and remember how crowded that was?
Well, that's true. But wasn't that later on in the day or was it still also early?
No, I think it was early.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. But if you could take advantage of it, I would definitely do it because this musical seems like something we're gonna love. I have
Yeah,
good
I'm
vibes.
so excited to see it. I'm so excited to see it. I keep hearing clips of the song The Where I Wanna Be song. And it just sounds so good. Like I
I
really
haven't
want to
listened
go.
to it yet. I don't know. I always try to hold off, but maybe I will listen to it. I'm always like, I want to hear it live.
It's in most of the like promo videos and stuff, like little clips.
Okay.
I haven't heard the whole thing. I've just heard what they've done in the promos.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the same thing is you can listen to it now.
Also, for our Outsiders fans, it was announced this week that RJ is an understudy for one of the lead roles.
That's insane. I want to hear him
So,
sing so bad.
me too.
Live.
So I kind of want to try to time it to see him.
I
So I'm
wonder if
just
he could
funny.
give people a heads up. Like you know how Trevor does it a lot
Hmm.
and Josh does it a lot, where they'll be like, "All right, I'm on for Pony."
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Speaking of that, I my goal is for this year is for us to see Josh as Pony.
I'm so curious. He sounds so good from the recordings I've listened to.
I really want to see his take on Pony.
I think it'll bring like a whole other level of like innocence to it. I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm curious.
I agree.
I'm curious. Definitely need to go again. I've been
Yeah.
listening to the album nonstop.
Yeah,
Um,
it's so good. Maybe we could try to go Friday. Who knows?
who knows? Maybe
Maybe
we'll
by, maybe
watch.
by the time this podcast comes out, we will have gone again.
Yeah, we got an exciting week.
We do have a
Um,
very exciting week
which
ahead.
we'll tell you at the end. Because we can, because it'll be after.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about.
Oh my
Um,
God. We're recording this episode early this week, so we have big plans.
we got lots to do. We got lots of packing to do, lots of laundry, lots of adult things to have a good weekend.
Yeah, like we're rushing around the world right now.
We really
Um,
are.
Other Broadway news, Stephanie J. Block is going to be joining Seth Rudetsky on February 22nd. They're doing like a one night only performance of his concert series in Aspen, Colorado. I think that's really cool because, I mean, they're both fantastic. I wonder if he's going to broadcast that on Sirius XM, on the
And
Broadway
then
station.
I think it's good for people who don't live in New York and they're listening. And it's something
Hmm.
exciting to go to. Um, and she's iconic. I mean, come on, put her back on Broadway.
I wonder if she will be on Broadway again anytime soon.
I don't know. Her husband was the Buddy the Elf, the original.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Sebastian.
it's good. Um, that was gross. Sorry. Um, so I thought this article was really interesting. That shows that tourism does boost Broadway in positive ways. I think all feel it as theater goers when you could tell that the crowds are more touristy. Um, we definitely felt it at Back to the Future, Sunset last week, I would say.
Yeah, there was a lot of people not speaking English around us. But the
Yeah.
thing is, I mean, I understand that tourism boosts Broadway. It's always been like that. When it's not tourist season, Broadway, their numbers go down a bit.
Yeah.
But in some ways, I feel like it hurts Broadway because the tourists don't know how to behave.
That's what I was gonna say. My hot take is that I know that it gives them money, but like as a theater person, I kind of hate when tourists are there because like you have people on their phones, you have people recording, you have people talking. Like when we were at Chicago, there was people not speaking English, so you know they're tourists, and they were talking so loudly. Remember, we shushed them? They were just having a
Hmm.
full-on conversation, and they were talking over the music.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the solution would be. I think like maybe people like theaters have to like talk about the rules of the theater before. Like I don't know.
Hmm. I don't know. And it goes back to like, it was actually a hot take I was going to mention later. Like, my hot take is I want theaters to bring back the pre-show announcement. They have stuff
Yes.
listed now in playbills, but they rarely ever announce it pre-show anymore.
Yeah, why? Why did that end?
I don't really know. And like, what was weird to me? When we went to Anne Juliet last week,
Yeah.
did you notice that the usher said that you can take videos and photos now of the pre-show, but you can't take it of the actual show, obviously. They had that announced, but when we went the first time, I don't think any of it was allowed to be filmed. I think the
No.
pre-show was only allowed to be filmed now because Charlie's in it.
They
But
want to
like that
promote it.
bothered me because I think people were like confused. Like I found it confusing.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
last time we went, it was like no phones whatsoever. You're right, it's probably because of Charlie and they want to promote it. But then
Yeah.
when she came out, did they say phones away?
Well, then afterwards, they had like that sign come up that says no phones. Like the actors put it in the script, like it's part of the show.
Yeah, I think that you need clear instructions to the audience of like
Yeah.
what they can and cannot do. And maybe like I don't know, ushers need to be more on top of it. Because like the amount of phones we've seen lately is like psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
good and bad, I guess.
um, Some other Broadway news, maybe Happy Ending has set some understudy performances for February and March. It's just some pre-announced dates of when like the understudies are going to be going on in the roles of Claire and Oliver. So Hannah Kevitt is going to be playing Claire February 18 to 23, and Stephen, oh, I don't want to pronounce his name wrong.
Yeah,
Hein? Hun?
Hun? I would think
Hun?
Hun.
And Christopher James Tamayo will be alternating as Oliver March 22nd to 29th. They also recently welcomed Claire Quanto, who's also understudying Claire, which I think is nice that they're announcing like dates when they're going to be going on.
Yeah, I really like that. It's like sunset too, and it also gives you a chance to see like different dynamics in that show. Like
Hmm.
I'd be curious to see like Helen, but I also like to see Oliver's understudies
Yeah.
because I mean Darren Criss was incredible. Like his robotic movement was like insane, but I would be curious to see other people and how they take the role.
I agree. And like I want to know like in some ways I felt sorry for the two characters. Like I want to know, do you feel that same sympathy with other people in the roles? Do you not like the characters as much? Do you hate the characters? Do you like root for one or the other? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I
definitely feel
also
like I feel like it's gonna be a different show.
I also am curious because we saw it in previews, so
Hmm.
I'm curious if they like changed things and
It's
made it
something
shorter or
it's something to talk about. I would be curious to go again. It just wasn't my favorite show in the world.
no, it wasn't. It definitely like was I don't know. It was very like next to normal vibes, but like I love next to normal. This was kind of like fell a little flat for me.
Yeah. It was good in the beginning and then it just went downhill.
Yeah, and it was a little confusing. Although I was
Yeah.
like, am I just dumb or overthinking? I don't know.
Maybe to be overanalyzed, but I feel like this is a show that wants you to analyze, so I don't know.
I don't know, but it's very interesting. But I like that they're giving understudies like the chance to perform too.
Yeah.
I think
And
that's cool.
speaking of understudies, a bunch of understudies are also going to be performing on February 24th at the Green Room 42 in the city. There's going to be understudies from like Hell's Kitchen, Wicked, and Juliet.
Yeah, that's cool too. So that looks like fun.
Is
Um,
it like Understudy Appreciation Month or something right now?
it must be. It must be, right? Because when I
Mm.
saw those articles, I was like, oh, something must be going on. I mean, good. They should be.
Yeah.
They definitely should be. Um, but yeah, I think it's cool and it's a good way to appreciate all the hard work that understudies do. So
Very
yeah,
true. And understudies do not get appreciated enough. And sometimes, to be honest,
they
and
get
this is a
treated
hot take of
crazy.
mine before we
Good.
get into our real hot takes. Sometimes the understudy is better.
Yeah. Yes.
I find it a lot.
And you know what? Sometimes the audience is very mean to the understudies, and that needs to stop.
Yeah, there were like even when we saw it in Juliet, we mentioned it on last week on the podcast of the girls who didn't want anyone else's signatures. Like there was an
Yeah.
understudy on for May, and I think they said it right when May was walking up to them, like, how do we not get a signature?
Yeah. Also, speaking of understudies, so Idina Menzel was out of Redwood, I think Sunday,
Oh.
and ticket holders were given the option to either reschedule completely or change or see the show with the understudy, but they would get a free pair of tickets to go see Idina.
Oh,
at a later date.
wow.
Is that cool?
I think that was really nice. I do know that there is like a rule that like if the celebrity's name is above the title of the show on like the marquee, you can request a refund at the box office. It sounds like
Okay.
Redwood definitely took it like a step further than that though.
I've never heard of that before. Have you?
I've never heard anything like that. But to be honest, it's the right thing to do. I mean, most people are buying tickets to see her.
Yeah. Like that's the only reason I kind of want to go because I'm curious and I want to see her.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have interest in the show itself.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know. I'm just curious.
yeah.
Again, only if we win lottery. I'm not spending an absurd amount of money.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that's like all the Broadway news for this week, which is weird, but
That's a lot of news.
it was. Was it?
So I thought it was.
Okay. I'm a little
So I guess it's time now for our big topic of the week. But I think before we get into the topic of the
done.
week, I do want to talk about our exciting week ahead
Yes. 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 YES.
with a double S. Double S.
Wait,
Yes.
no, YAS.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this week, we're really excited. On Friday, we are going to Broadway Con.
We are skipping work.
Well, not skipping. I took off.
Well, I know.
It's a
We're playing
personal
hooky.
day.
We're playing hooky.
But I'm very excited. We are going to BroadwayCon. We're hoping that night to see a show. So everyone pray for that
Yes.
we saw one. You'll find out in the following podcast.
This is my first
But
ever BroadwayCon.
yeah, Skylar's never been to BroadwayCon. I went, I think like the very first year or so it was open, like the first or second year. So it's been a long time for me too.
It's so
Um,
fun.
So excited. I think we're gonna have a really good time. We heard there's gonna be really good performances. And we just cannot
Yeah.
wait. And I hope that we get to meet some of you there. Maybe we have already
That'd
met
be
some of you by
cool.
the time this comes out. I hope people recognize us a little bit. We'll see what happens.
I feel like we're very like distinct. Like we don't look like basic white
Mhm.
people.
If we're ever gonna run into people who follow us, this would be the place. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we will see. But I'm sure we're gonna end up like doing lives and stuff, like maybe on our trips in or trips out. I'm sure we're gonna be chatting with you guys. We'll be very active online. Um, so well, I know this podcast is coming out afterwards, but I don't know. Maybe now things will make sense to you all.
Why we're so excited.
Why we're so
We're
excited.
yeah, and hopefully we get into see a show Friday. Well, we're definitely gonna get into a show. It's just one show. Because Saturday we already have tickets to
You're in town. So
I'm
Saturday we
so
have tickets
excited.
to BroadwayCon during the day, and then at night we're going to You're in town.
What a weekend.
It's gonna be
And we're having a
fantastic.
sleepover.
Yeah, Skylar's sleeping over.
Our first ever sleepover. We should have got matching pajamas.
It's not too late.
We'd be so cute.
We're having a sleepover. Skylar's sleeping over Thursday and Friday to prep
Yeah.
for BroadwayCon because we're like, it's way too much driving otherwise.
And it's like less
So,
stress that way. And we could plan
yeah.
together
And
Thursday and
and we may try to watch Wicked if we have time.
yeah. It's gonna be so much fun. And I guess we could tell them we just did color schemes. We're not cosplaying because honestly, we failed miserably and procrastinated. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
we procrastinated so hard. The January felt like the longest month, but also felt like
The
the
shortest.
shortest.
That reminds me, I never sent you. I think I figured out what shirt I'm gonna wear. So the color schemes we're
Oh,
doing, which you all will have seen already by now. Um, We're doing Glinda and Elphaba. I'll be
makes sense.
Glinda. Skylar's the Elphaba. Hold on. I got a shirt on Amazon. I think I may wear this one. I'm gonna send it to you in real time. But I really liked
Wow.
it.
Look at the headband
This
I
is not
found.
the best. This is not the best picture of it. It's better in person though. That's very Elphaba.
Yeah, but I feel like I look weird. Oh, that's really cute.
I think
I
that's
like
cuter than the one
that.
from Old Navy, right?
I like the one from Old Navy too.
I literally have it set to return.
For Old Navy?
The one from Old Navy's cute too, but I feel like this one has a little more character. See, it's hard to see it in my
Yeah,
picture because it's also
I
one,
like
the
it.
angle. The angle's not
No,
good,
I love the
but
like speckles.
the speckles are so pretty. They're like pastel purple and greens and blues.
Oh,
It feels very Glinda.
yeah.
And in person, the color of the shirt is much brighter.
Okay. No, I
So
love
I
it.
thank you. I'm gonna wear this with jeans, maybe our heely boots, hair
Okay, so then
down.
I finally, well, I have to steam my jumpsuit, but I got mine. TV.
Yay, everyone's hearing our planning on the podcast.
Literally. But I also have my Alpha cardigan because
Yes.
I'd be cold.
So that's our plan for Friday. And then Saturday we want to dress in love letter colors.
Yeah, like pinks.
So pinks and reds.
That was
So
our plan, color
I think
scheme.
I have stuff now.
And you know what? We won't look like psychopaths going to see shows, so it
Yeah.
works.
See,
It
my
works.
biggest issue, well, hold on. Two things. One, my biggest issue was I didn't really own a lot of pink and red, but now I got. And two, I'm almost wondering, do I wear jeans on Friday with this hot pink thing, or do I pair it with like a nice skirt and fleece tights? Is
Ooh.
that more Glinda than
Hmm.
jeans?
I'm probably wearing jeans. Probably.
So the question is, do you want to wear be jean twins?
Hmm.
I could
That's a
also
hard
wear a
one.
skirt with something on the love letter day. We're also
I
going to
don't
Urinetown
know.
that night. I don't know. I have to look at my closet again, but struggles. It's hard being a woman.
It really is, and it's hard when it's cold. That's our major issue.
It's very true. It is
But I do have a
100% true.
heated jacket with a portable
Yes.
charger. So yeah, we just went with color schemes, which I'm excited. I think we'll have cute pictures, but we'll also like post on TikTok the full outfit reveals and we'll try to get content for you guys if you can't make it, all that
Yeah.
jazz.
I think we're gonna get a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see what happens. So in this podcast, it's gonna come out the day after Broadway Con. So you guys will get to hear that we had just attended. You may have seen already some things online, but we will discuss Broadway Con like fully in our next podcast. So make sure you turn in for that.
And we'll definitely do like a tips and tricks, whatever we found for next
Yeah.
year. Or
If
they
we
did
even
one in the
liked it, we'll
summer
see.
too, right? Don't they do one in the
Um,
summer?
I know they did one year. I don't know if it's every year though.
Okay. Because our main thing, and please comment wherever on TikTok if you had the same concern. Our main concern was food and like having to pack food and if you're allowed to bring it in. So we'll definitely like let you know our what happens with that because we're bringing lunch boxes and we'll let you know if it works or what and
Yeah,
what they have.
that's definitely been our one of our biggest stresses is food. I mean, because the thing is also like, city prices are expensive, but also they don't give you like a set lunch hour during the conference. So it's
Yeah.
like, when are you supposed to go get food without missing content? Um, the other stress is our coats. What do we do with them? We did
Yes.
reach out to BroadwayCon and they mentioned that they're trying to make a deal with the hotel's coat check, so we will let you know what ended up happening there.
I really hope so because I don't want to be carrying around my jacket all
I
day.
think either way we can check our coat. I think what they're trying to arrange is a discount for BroadwayCon members,
Oh, you have to
but we
pay
would
for coat check?
usually you do, just like a couple dollars,
Oh, okay.
but it's not
Yeah.
I'd rather pay for a couple dollars than carrying our coats around all day. It's a long day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's gonna ruin our
Absolutely.
outfits.
Oh, definitely. We got to. But yeah, so we'll definitely let you guys know next week. But we're so excited. We're counting down the days. And all I
Hmm.
know is my congestion better go away. My face better not be red like it is right now.
And
Like
I better
Rudolph.
not be bloated.
Yeah, but don't you worry. We'll be okay. It'll all work out.
We will survive. I even got my nails painted pink like Glinda.
Love
We're
it.
ready to go.
Love
I
it.
just don't want to be bloated, like right here, as I rub my
Uh,
chin.
well, look at my face. It's like bright red. Why is it so red?
Rudolph the red-nosed Skylar.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to our hot
I just
takes.
realized what you were singing. That's so funny.
So moving on to our hot takes. So this is really like a lot of our pet peeves, it's just like a Broadway hot take. Like, here's hot take, blah, blah, blah. Hot take, blah, blah, blah.
Um,
But it also could be good things too. I will say prematurely, I think most of our things are going to be some negative hot takes, but it's okay.
I have a steaming hot one.
You go first.
Steaming.
Hot take, go.
I'm scared. Um,
Say it.
Grammys for original Broadway musical albums should be original music. It should not be a
100%.
jukebox musical that
I
wins.
I 100% agree, and I think most of the internet agrees as well because I saw a lot on TikTok. People are not happy about Hell's Kitchen winning. I'm sorry. You already have a
That's
show
not
with Grammy
right.
award-winning music. Like obviously they're gonna win the Grammy. Give it to people who wrote original music. It's so stupid.
Like even the Notebook, like give it to. I would not have been mad if the Notebook won over Outsiders. You know what I mean? Because it was original songs that they created. All Hell's Kitchen is Alicia Keys' music. Why should they win original Broadway musical album? That's bull.
So horrible.
Like I'm sorry, but like
Like
that
of
made
course
me so mad.
like I'm sorry, but like of course the Grammy like voting group is gonna vote for Alicia Keys. I like
That was my first
they're
reaction. I was
sticking
like,
within their people.
yeah, like that was rude. So that's a steaming hot take because I just was so like upset for the other creators because I feel like they deserved it more than, no offense, but like you took songs that were already created. Yeah, you might have changed the tempo or the melody or whatever, but you didn't have to write the lyrics to it.
Yeah, it's not original.
Yeah. So that's my
I
steaming
think
hot.
I think that's a good hot take. My first hot
Steaming.
take.
I'm
My first
ready.
hot take. I miss a good overture.
Yes.
I hate that almost like every new Broadway show nowadays does not have an overture.
Me
I
too.
it's used to set up the show in such like an exciting and captivating way, and it was like, oh my God, what's gonna come next? Like I think they're dropping the ball on what makes Broadway in so many ways, and I think overtures are missing. I think there's a reason that overtures are some of the best pieces of music. The Phantom of the Opera music is a freaking overture.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Oh, I agree. That's a good one. That is a great one.
Thank you. What's your next hot take? I have a whole list.
Oh, you're way better than I am. I'm going off the cuff of my brain.
Okay.
Um, okay.
You want me to go down my
Um,
list? I'll go down my list.
you could go down
Hot
your list.
take. Don't run out during bows.
Okay, that's a good one. It's so rude.
It's so rude. It's
I got one.
so rude. Yes.
If you didn't see this show, don't stage door.
Oh
Boom.
my God, yes. If you didn't see the show, don't stage door.
None of
Also,
that.
another hot take, this is not on my list. Don't follow the actors. We've discussed that many times, but I'm gonna just
Can you
say it
believe we're
one more
still saying
time.
that? Yeah, and don't be weird. Oh, yeah. Don't be weird. And
Yeah, just don't be
XOX
weird.
spinning. It's not even
Oh
a
my
hot take.
God.
But
That's just like human decency. Another hot take. Take your hats off in the theater.
that's a great one.
Thank you. Thank
Hats
you.
off and no big clips. Come on. Or don't tease your hair.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I hate when I'm behind someone who has big hair or like they're wearing a hat and they don't take it off. It really blocks the stage. You may think it's condensing that and covering that bad hair day. It is not.
Oh, I so agree. That's a good one. Um, don't talk over the music.
Don't sing over the music too.
Oh my God, people are singing it in Juliet.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what
That's
happens a lot with jukebox musicals. Another hot take about audience politeness. Keep your coat to yourself.
yes.
Skylar
Thank
experienced
you.
that at Sunset Boulevard.
I had to ask. Okay. I think when you sit down, if you are sitting and somebody's already sitting next to you, you have to be very mindful of the fact that it's a tiny space and that your jacket is going to hit the person. And don't just like let it lay on them. So this girl let it lay on me that I had to ask her. And then she was just rude the whole time. Kept asking me if it's okay.
So rude.
Rude.
Another hot take. Booster seats. Now, sometimes they're great. I'll admit I've used a booster. I'm tiny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, know when they're appropriate for you to take. Like when Skylar and I were at I think it was also Sunset Boulevard,
Yeah,
and
it
this
was.
tall boy was gonna get a booster seat for himself. And the two of us were pissed. We were like, if he gets on a booster, we'll never see him. We already can't see.
I agree.
So
That was
boosters,
rude.
fantastic, but watch yourselves.
Watch yourself. If you're a male and you're using a booster seat, like you're probably in the wrong. You're probably taller than the person behind you.
hmm It's
Rude.
really rude. I got more. I got more on my list. Hot take. Don't crumble your playbill. I don't know why I said
You're
that so weird.
What the heck is up with that? Or throw it away? Who throws it away?
Or steps on it. They put them on the ground. They bend them up. They fold it. They do a back bend with it. What is wrong with y'all?
I don't know.
Waste the
Rude.
paper. Waste the
Waste.
paper.
Okay, I got one. Tammy Faye did not close soon enough.
Oh! What? She went there.
I
Oh
went there.
my God.
Yeah.
I agree.
Remember we saw something that was like gone too soon. That was honestly the
Oh,
worst show.
it's a Broadway con panel. Shows that are gone too soon.
Oh, yes. No. That's a no for me. It was honestly one of the like poorly written shows that I've seen.
Yeah, it was bad.
They went way too far in ways that wasn't camp anymore. Like I saw people saying it was campy and blah blah blah. No.
Mhm. Okay, if we're doing hot takes where we're talking about shows that people like that we don't, hot take, I don't like falsettos. There, I said
I
it.
never saw it.
I thought it absolutely sucked, and I thought it was even worse than Tammy Faye. And
Whoa.
both starred Christian Borle. Next.
Oh, dang. Less shows, less plays about death, more happy plays.
Yes. Yes. I'm sick of seeing dead people.
Our Town, Left on 10th? No, it was a no for us. Depressing, sobbing, crying.
I
Everybody
like
was
being
dying.
happy. I like being happy. Or
Can we see a play
advertise
that's
that this is a
happy?
sad show. Advertise it.
Yeah. Yes. Hot take advertisement with trigger warnings. You will cry.
Hot take. I like nice people at the stage door when you have like a person next to you that like helps you with the
Yeah.
playbill. Like that was when we met our friend Jacob for the first time. He helped us with our playbills.
Yeah, that was so kind. Be respectful. I like when at the stage door everybody's on the same page. I mean,
Yes,
that's not really a hot take. That's kind of just like a overall.
it's a hot take.
Yeah, I just like
It's a
when
hot take.
everyone's like respectful and yeah.
hmm I think that's a good one. I'm trying to think of some others. We got through my list.
Another one, I don't know if
Hmm.
this is really a hot take, but I feel like going to a show, money doesn't really matter. Meaning like if you see a cup that you want, you're gonna buy it. If you see some merch you want, you're gonna get it.
Treat yourself.
I feel like when you go in, like we do it with drinks and like gingies, we're like
Mhm.
$10 more for the cool cup. Here's my credit card.
Very true. Oh, speaking related to that, hot take. Balconies, don't do it. Spend the extra money and
Yes.
sit in the mezzanine or the orchestra because the balcony is very hard to see from and it makes you dizzy.
Hot take. I like box seats better than orchestra seats.
Hot take, I agree. Except for front row.
Well, yeah. But even then, like looking up. Hot take. I like Death Becomes Her, But is it like my favorite musical of all time? Like everyone's raving about? Not really. And I've not listened to the music ever again.
I am the same. I'm exactly the same. Um, I'm trying to think.
I
Hot
love how we're just like
take.
hot take and then we say something. Hot take, we say something.
'Cause that's what you gotta do. Hot take. I think there are so many shows that should be revived on Broadway, and I think that they keep choosing really sucky ones. And I also hot take think that Stranger Things is wasting such a amount of space this
Yes,
season of another show that could be going into that theater.
I agree. Another hot take is normalize seeing the same show over and over again if it makes you happy.
Yeah, I hate when
No judgment.
people keep questioning us. Why are you going again? Because I want to.
Yeah. Normalize if you win the lottery and you love the show, just going.
Hot take, The Wiz shouldn't have closed
Oh my
to
God, I
make
so
room.
agree. But Stranger Things, honestly, I don't want to see any of that. And how
Me
long is it
neither.
running for? Is it short engagement or is it?
I have no idea, but I don't even like want to know because I have no
I
interest
love
in
the
that.
marquee. I love that theater.
And it's our favorite theater, and we're not going to get to go for a while now.
Depression.
Hmm.
Hot take.
Hmm.
Put Trisha Paytas as Roxy in Chicago. Now.
I don't think they're going to do it,
I don't
Skylar.
think so either. Where else
Um,
she could be? What show could she be in? Hmm.
I think she could play Mama Morton in Chicago,
Yeah.
but not Roxy.
Put her in Wicked.
Hot take. When you go to see a Broadway show, treat yourself for some lovely ramen at Itchy Ron.
Yes, but I have
It's
some
our favorite
depressing
place.
news. I have sad news. I had to go gluten-free. Ramen noodles have new gluten. Unless they have gluten-free noodles.
Skylar, you will get ramen without noodles because we are going to Ichiran.
Can you?
Yeah, you just order without
Okay.
noodles.
Okay, good. Cause
You can
I,
still have the broth and like
yeah,
the egg and everything, the
the veggies.
scallions.
Yeah. Okay, good. Cause I was thinking about that actually yesterday. I was like, no.
No, you can easily get it without noodles.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
I'm trying to think of some nice hot takes. I want to think
How
of
about
some like
stunt
nice ones.
casting? How do we feel about stunt casting?
Uh, can be a hit or miss. There have been
Like,
great stunt casters.
yeah, like JoJo and Mulan.
Yeah, I think the hot take is for the casting directors, try to vet who you are stunt casting to make sure they can actually do the role.
Yeah, yeah. Cause what was it? Alyssa Milano wasn't that great?
Yeah, and one thing about I always think about Cameron Dallas and Mean Girls.
Oh, yeah, that was tough. That was
Oh,
tough.
I got one.
Yeah.
Hot take. All the men and outsiders. And
What?
it's just the hot take is just the men and outsiders because they're hot.
Oh, I'm dead. I was like, huh?
Your face
Huh?
was so funny. I just wanted to see what you would say.
That's iconic. That's so true.
Hot
That's
take.
so true.
Everyone should go listen to Liam Pierce's Romeo.
Hot take, this cast of Anne Juliet is the best cast we've ever seen and should be the originals.
I agree. I agree with that hot take. I'm trying to think of some like nice hot takes. Like, what are some nice things of
Well, we
theater
said
that's a hot take?
understudies. We said understudies are sometimes,
Well, that's true. That was we said that earlier in the podcast. Hot take. Get dressed up to go to the theater. I love when I still see people dress up.
yes. No, I agree with that. I think it's like a fun night out. Like we always love that we get to wear cute dresses, especially in the summer. It's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Like get dressed up. Don't wear a sweatshirt. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Get dressed nice. It's still
I
theater.
hate when people are in shorts and a t-shirt.
It shocks me. It does shock me.
Mm-hmm.
I just went on Reddit and I looked up theater hot takes. Do you want me to read some? Because some of them are
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, yeah.
So one is Dear Evan Hansen is just next to normal, reskinned poorly for teens and Wicked fans.
No, no, it's
No.
different.
How about this one? SpongeBob SquarePants was a better musical than the band's visit.
Agreed. 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 Hold on. I want to look at Broadway Hot Takes too. Let's see. Broadway Hot Takes. That is so true.
Oh my God, obsessive popularity of a musical outside of a theater community ruins it for me. I can't listen to Hamilton without cringing. Same for Phantom, Les Mis, etc. Interesting.
I will say hot take. I never really had like a Phantom's my number one musical phase.
I never saw it. I don't know if it would have been if I saw it.
Yeah.
Another one. Actors who scream as a method of emoting are actually poor actors making poor choices.
Hmm.
You can express emotions without growling, screaming, yelling, spitting on your out your words. You just come across angry and it's quite jarring as an audience member. I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, I just saw that one on Reddit too.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. I will say one hot take. Don't yell at the show when the show is like on. Like we discussed how last week that person was screaming yes during Nicole like
that was
talking in Sunset
crazy.
Boulevard.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy. Oh my God, this one's mean. Lin-Manuel Miranda needs to take some voice lessons or just let better singers get cast in his shows. I don't
Wow.
agree with that. Although I've never seen him live, but
I mean, I know everyone says he's not like the best singer in the world. People make fun of it a lot.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying
that's
to think of
wild.
any other hot takes, like just in general. Hot take.
Oh.
Beauty and the Beast should have never closed. It should have been Aladdin, and there's no reason Aladdin lasted on Broadway for 10 years. There, I said
Yeah,
it.
I don't understand why Aladdin has lasted that long. Although I've never seen it, which I could. I have no
Hmm.
desire really to see it, if I'm being
I
honest.
saw it twice, actually maybe three times. It's good, but is it better than Beauty and the Beast? No.
Beauty and the Beast should have been a stable. It's such a nice story.
Hmm. Hot take, Tarzan closed too soon.
Oh yeah. So did SpongeBob.
So did SpongeBob. Hot take, Jonathan Bailey. Just Jonathan Bailey.
Put him on Broadway and
Hmm.
something.
Hmm.
Another hot take is less plays, more musicals. Oh, got him.
Some people are going to disagree with you there.
No, I know, but I want more musicals.
I don't know if I have any other hot takes right now. I got to think about it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
that was fun
I
though.
gotta think through it.
Hot
Oh,
take.
one more hot take.
Yeah.
If you are a Broadway actor and a Broadway performer, don't
Hmm.
complain about being on Broadway.
Good one.
Be appreciative of
Oh, I
something that you're
so
doing
agree.
something that so many people dream about doing. Like, I won't name names, but we keep seeing a few
Yeah.
people in a certain cast
Hmm.
complain like, "Oh, I have another show again," or like bragging if one of their shows gets canceled because they get a night off. It's so horrible.
Right?
Be
It's like
appreciative.
I understand it's very like physically taxing, but there's people who work 9 to 5s who want to be on Broadway and are stuck in that headspace and they see you complaining and it just shows that you're being like entitled almost and non-deserving of it.
It's
Like
bratty.
we would both do anything to live that life. Like being on Broadway singing and just living the best life. But we both work 9 to 5s. Like, you know what I mean? It's just so nasty to me.
It's bratty, and I don't like it.
Yeah, like just be appreciative. And also, like, another hot take is don't make fans feel weird or like make fun of fans. Like,
Yes.
we've seen some Broadway actors like recreating like scenarios and not like fans who are being creepy, definitely, but fans who are just being genuinely like nice or whatever and making them feel guilty. I don't really like that whole part of it.
Yeah. Like, don't mock your fans or
Or
mock
like
people
put
that are just
in,
asking a simple question.
yeah, or it's like even like we've been at stage doors and we'd say something and the actor would be like snarky. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like stuff like that. It's like I'm just trying to be genuinely nice to you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but I
If
agree.
if anyone who ever performs hears this, don't be like that.
Yeah, just be appreciative or skip the stage door. You can always skip the stage door.
Well, that too. If you really don't want to meet people, don't go out. That's a hot
Yeah.
take too. Broadway actors should only stage door if they really want to.
Yeah, like
It's
don't
not
feel
a
like you owe it.
requirement.
Yeah, just do it if you feel like it. But I agree with the fact that people complaining because it gets me so irked
Mhm.
as I'm like sitting at
Yeah,
my job. Like I love my job, but some days would I rather be performing? Yeah, definitely.
yeah. It really bothers me. That more than
Yeah,
anything, that's
definitely.
like my one of my number one pet peeves right now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 110%.
Well, I guess that's it for this week. I don't know if we have anything else.
Yeah, that's it. Next week it's gonna be jam-packed, so we gotta prep. We
Busy,
gotta
busy
prep.
week, busy week. We gotta go get our Lulu ready.
Yeah.
Can't even like talk because I'm like so
I know
like, oh my
my
God.
brain keeps thinking about X, Y, and Z. But I also packed my bag early.
I
So
haven't
I'm
packed
ready for you.
anything.
I'm gonna come to
So
you in PJs. I'm gonna come when I come Thursday night, I'm gonna be in PJs.
that's fine. I have not packed or prepped anything. So while you're in your PJs, I'm gonna be hyperventilating.
Well, I could also help you. Like that's what's good about me coming Thursday is my planning OCD will extremely help you.
Yeah, I think I need that because
Yeah.
I'm like a little bit of a procrastinator when it comes to like packing things.
And I'm like a psychopath. Like my lunches I pack for the week on Sunday.
See, that's crazy. Like when I go away, for example, like on vacation, I don't pack until like the night before, and then I usually stay up till like 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. for like a 7 a.m. flight. So like
I pack Sunday for Thursday.
you're
So
crazy.
that's I'm literally crazy. But it helps, I don't know, it makes me like less stressed.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
So I'll definitely help
necessary.
you.
I'm gonna need help.
I'll help
Thank
you.
you.
And I
Um,
have Tupperware. So we're good.
yes, I have Tupperware too. Where we go to Tupperware, I bought us cooler packs. Don't worry. I know that you're stressing over the lunch. We're gonna be fine.
I got some gluten-free bread today so I can make a peanut butter sandwich.
Lovely. I was actually thinking about making a jelly sandwich. Or the other option is I buy some baked salmon salad and make a baked salmon salad sandwich.
That's delicious.
And it's gonna
Um,
smell like fish.
if anybody, no, that's fine. I have gum. Well, you don't like gum.
No,
You don't like
no.
gum. You want me to
You
get
know,
mints? I have
you know,
mints.
no, you know I have my phobia.
Oh, you don't like any of that.
Remember, I have chiclophobia. Don't do gum,
Yeah,
don't do mints. No, 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 no.
no. You know what? If anybody's listening here and you're gluten free, I've been really craving an Uncrustable. And I can't have it because of the bread. If there's a gluten free Uncrustable, please let a girl know.
Make your own.
I don't want to.
What you
I want to eat
do?
it frozen.
Oh, then I can't help you.
I know.
Well, anyway, if you want to, follow us on social media at Love Letters to Broadway with two Y's on Instagram because one Y wasn't available, and at Love Letters to B-Way with one Y on TikTok because TikTok is still a
Thank
thing.
God. Thank God.
Also, you can follow us on YouTube at Love Letters to Broadway. We've started posting on there. And on top of that, for all business inquiries, you can reach us at loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. Once again, that's at loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. We can be reached 24/7. I don't sleep. Skylar does. But I don't know about
Yeah.
Thursday. I'm probably going to keep her up all night, but we'll see.
I have melatonin. Do you want me to bring extra?
I'm good. I'll fall asleep eventually.
I don't know how you do it. I'm gonna be knocked out on your couch, just like curled up into a
You're
ball
you're gonna be
snoring.
sleeping, and I'm just gonna be walking around the house like cleaning and stuff.
I'm a heavy sleeper too. I hope I don't snore. I don't know if I do.
I guess we'll find out.
Let me know. It would be embarrassing.
Oh God, don't worry. I'll probably close my bedroom door and zone out the sound.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I hope I don't. We'll see. We'll let
We'll
you know
see.
next week.
I'll let you know next week if I think Skylar snores.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I think that's it for this week, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening to our hot, 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 steaming hot takes. I hope you still like us.
Yeah, I hope we didn't just get canceled.
No, I'm kidding. It's all in good fun and love for
Yeah, and
Broadway.
if you don't agree with our hot takes, let us know.
Yeah, we'll have a convo. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
we
it.
could chat. We could chat.
Definitely, definitely. We're
Okay.
always open.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys. See you next week.
Toodaloo!
Toodaloo, I like that.
Yeah.